Hello, guys. How are you doing? Welcome to our training for 2018 with Language Markets. So, first of all, my name is Osvaldo, the one in charge of creating the material for the online classes. So, yep, I am guilty as charged. I'm the one who signs there. So, in case you have any question or any complaint about the material, don't tell me, tell the girls. Just kidding here. Okay, guys. So as I was telling you, we are going to have here today a little bit of explain to you a little bit more about what we are going to do for our material in 2018. And so before we go into more details, I'll ask you to be patient because, okay, I need to do some things here and I'm a little bit rusty. And give me a second. This is hard. Now, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Give me a second. This is difficult. Okay. I'm getting old. Okay. Okay. Now, loading. Loading. It's a little bit slow. So, as I told you, for 2018, we are going to go a little bit back to basics and we are going to work on something that we decided to call like office survival skills. Okay, so now what is the idea? Usually for, okay, not usually, for the last 2 or 3 years, we have focused, we have thought about this future. We always wanted to go like and try to dare our students to go beyond and to know a little bit more about what is coming in the business environment. But for the year 2018, we decided to go a little bit back, a bit more back to basics, because I mean, you have to have really clear foundations. If you don't have good foundations, it's going to be really difficult to build something about yourself. So that's why we decided to work in for simple basic skills that actually, no matter how basic they are, usually people take them for. So that's why we want to focus on them, and we want people to pay attention again to these skills, because no matter how simple are with this, they sometimes tend to take them for granted, and that would be communication skills, learning skills, management skills, and innovation skills. So what we are going to do is that we are going to during the three modules, sorry, we are going to take each one of these skills and we are going to analyze them from a different point of view. In previous years, we had, for a year, we used to have around, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 different skills. But for this year, we decided we wanted to change a little bit of that, because it was not fair. For example, as you know, you have students that join the program in the second module or in the third module. With them, I mean, unfortunately, they don't have a chance of seeing what the other students saw from the beginning. So that's why we decided to do the same skills, just to change the approach for every module. Okay, so this is what we are going to work on, and then let's continue here. What is going to be the content of the classes? So first of all, of course, we are going to have grammar, special grammar for each one of the levels. Material. Here we are going big, okay, not a little, a big change, because in the past we used to rely a lot on reading and writing, and for this year most of the material comes from videos and audio texts. Why? Because as we know in our classes, usually students, they have problem with their listening skills. They tend to feel really I don't know, they don't feel comfortable with their listening skills. So that's why we decided to push them a little bit and work mostly with videos and audio texts. Then we of course we also have output. This output comes in the form of design, speaking, and writing activities. Most of these activities are related to workstations, but sometimes some other tasks will be focused on like everyday situations, not only work. We are going to have, of course, extra material. We are going to have pronunciation classes. Pronunciation is not going to be the only extra thing we will be doing. We are going to do something that we started doing in 2000, and it's called like the free speaking lessons. And actually, when we started doing this in 2017, students had so much fun, and not only students, but teachers also had lots of fun. Because let's be honest, learning is not only about grammar or vocabulary or, I don't know, a list of expressions. No, communication, it's about interacting, it's about discussing. And if we are going to do that having fun, I mean, that is just absolutely wonderful. So that's why extra material. And these situations, they come at the end of the classes, and they are not related with the topic the students see during the class, or for grammar, or as a content. Okay. Okay, now what about the sections? If each one of the sections in the class um, tells us or help us doing something a little bit different. So first of all, we are going to have icebreakers. This is kind of an introduction to the topic. It could be a question, a series of questions. We also have the work lounge. Here is where we have the material to approach our topic. Here is where we are going to find like the videos to more about the topic. We have the grammar toolbox. Here's where we are going to find the grammar. We have the hands at work section. Here where we have practice. Usually we have two different types of exercises. The first one is guided practice, and the second is more independent practice. Then we have the do it yourself. This is not homework, okay? If you want to assign homework, perfect, beautiful, but that is going to be independent from this. This is for students, I mean, for example, in case they can attend a class, or if they want to see a little bit more of the topic, they can go to this, and they are going to find links with YouTube videos that explain the topic, and also links with exercises. Please, please, please encourage your student to go to this section. Some classes we are going to have vocabulary. We are going to have vocabulary related to the topic, or vocabulary that students will find in a, I don't know, in a video or in a reading. Some classes we are going to have the brainstorm room, to have different scenarios for students to practice the skills. This brainstorm room, this is a lot about speaking. Here's where students are going to interact, students are going to do lots of things, and sometimes these scenarios are related to work, sometimes they are not so related to work, but all of them are all about speaking, okay? Some classes we also have the notepad section, here where we are going to practice our writing skills. Towards the end we have the wrap-up, which this is a place where we wrap up classes with a question, or I don't know, with thought. And finally we have the break area. This is what I told you, I was telling you about, guys. This is where we have the free speaking section of the class, okay? So here you are going to find like the links to the roadmaps that, I mean, if you want to check them in advance, beautiful, just go there, click according to the level you will be teaching. Here, a little something, guys. Sometimes on the go, we decide to make some changes there. I don't know, because probably buys the content and we say, I don't know, probably this grammar is good. It's probably we should change this. So even though you are going to find the links here, take into consideration that maybe sometimes some parts of this roadmap probably might change, okay? Now, what about the content of the quarter? Each quarter, is going to have this different type of activities. We are going to have a review class. In the past, we suggested the teachers to have this review class once, but maybe sometimes it could be a little bit too much. So if you decide to do it twice in the module, perfect. We are going to have a student feedback section. Here, students tell us what they think about the material, about the classes. And with the girls there at the office, they will provide you with the dates and the pointers on how to perform this feedback session. We're going to have a progress test. This is towards the end of the quarter. And also, as I was telling you about the pronunciation, we are going to have one monthly pronunciation class. As here, we also have another difference compared to the past. And now for 2018, the pronunciation classes will be attached to one of the classes at the end. To go and find this material folder, but now it's going to be there, okay? So remember, pronunciation will come attached at the end of one of the lessons, okay? Okay, guys, so that was about a little bit about the contents, but now here is something that I would like to, this will be like the recommendation that we have for the classes. First of all, guys, please check your tools before every class. How, is your microphone working? Is your headset working? What about your computer? It has happened to me and it's terrible. So please, please, before every class, check your will be working with. Number two, please, guys, prepare your classes. No matter that the material is already there, students actually can tell, not prepare your classes. So please go in advance, read the content, get some ideas, expand some ideas, but please, 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 always prepare your classes. Number three, please work in a working-friendly environment, okay? I really want to emphasize this. Please try to work in a quiet place. And I don't know, let's suppose that you like to party with Guns N' Roses and your house is a mess. Perfect, beautiful, but please, when the moment of the class comes, please clean your background. Have a nice background. Okay, let's suppose that your background is, I don't know, the Iguazu Falls. Leave it there, beautiful. But if it's not, okay, we're students, they don't need to see a messy background. I don't know, dead bodies or dirty plates or your laundry there piling up in the background. So please, guys, check this. Also, be very punctual. And please, 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 every class, use your board, which in this case would be the Google Docs. Now, some recommendations about how to work with the material. Okay, guys, so each set of slides is designed to last between 2 and 3 hours of classes. Now, this is not exact, okay? Why? Because sometimes it can take you up even more. And into consideration the pronunciation classes, or if we take into consideration like the writing sections we are going to have also, it can take up to 4 or even 5. So that's why don't worry, relax. And don't try to jam all the information and run with, oh, I have to do it in 2 hours, 3 hours. No, don't do it. Here, the main idea of the classes is to have students, please, 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 guys, just relax, go. If you need to expand an activity, just go for it. It's even better because it's going to be more beneficial for you and for the students, okay? Also, oh, guys, be flexible. Adapt any activity you don't feel comfortable with. Here is really also really important. I mean, all of us, we have been teaching for quite a while, and sometimes we have activities that we trust, activities that we enjoy. Let's suppose that you have to teach a topic, a grammar topic that a lot, and maybe the activity that you see there on the slide, you don't feel comfortable with that activity. Change it, modify it. This material, guys, this is not a straight jacket. An experience, if you believe that there is something else that you could do, and if you feel that it's going to be better and that you're going to have more fun and students are going to enjoy more, do it, change it. Actually, here also a suggestion. And if it works, let us know, because maybe if you share those ideas with us, we are going to share them with the whole group of teachers, and maybe you are going to help someone else. So remember, not a straight jacket. You can adapt it to your own class, your own, I don't know, whatever you feel like. Just follow the main core of the classes. If you feel like you need to change something, just do it, okay? Also here, please don't be afraid to have students interact. As you know, we have students that live in different places. Sometimes they don't even, they will never know each other. They will never meet each other. So it's always fun to have students interact. Some of the activities there in the classes are designed to be individually, and some of them are also designed to be performed in couples or in groups, but most of them will be individual. But if you feel like if you believe that an activity that is designed to be individual could be done in groups or in couples, remember, the most important thing with this is always be very clear with the instructions. Okay, guys, you are going to create a hangout in couples, and you are going to discuss this, and you have I don't know, 7 minutes. I need you to be back here in our hangout. That's it. Be clear. Oh, Osvaldo, but I don't know if they are going to I don't know how to check if they are really using English. Okay, that is not your problem. We are not dealing with teenagers. We are not dealing with kids. They're adults. They know that they have to practice. Trust them. So don't worry about that. And then really, if you have the chance of have the students interact, just do it. You will see how much fun they have. Okay. And finally, this is just a personal suggestion. Please, guys, have fun with the classes. Students can not only tell if you prepared your classes, but they can also tell if you are having fun. Remember that you will be working with the students from, I don't know, from all the way from Mexico down through Argentina. Let's suppose that you're teaching a class at 8 a.m. on a Monday. Wonderful, because, okay, you have some students in Argentina. Here in Buenos Aires, oh, for them it's also 8 a.m. But maybe you have a student in Mexico City, maybe you have a student in Medellin, Colombia, and for them it will be 6 in the morning. So imagine the idea. Monday, 6 in the morning, you are there at home, sleeping, and you are there miserable. You don't want to join the class at 6 a.m. in the freaking morning just to have your teacher, guys, how are you? No, please don't do that. Some limitations with the online classes, and the main limitation will be the body language. But that's why we have a microphone. Guys, please, with your voices. What you have to interact, to get them going. So play with your voice. Don't be afraid to be a little bit loud, but just, I don't know, feel the classes. Because as I told you, and you know it, students, they can tell the difference between a teacher that's there only for the money and someone who is there also for the money, because, I mean, let's be honest, but someone that is for the money, but at least is with me. Remember, prepare your classes and always have fun, okay? Okay, stop sharing. Let me do the, okay, here. Give me a second. This is going a little bit slow. Okay, you know, guys, this is why I kind of hate a little bit. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Okay. Now I'm having some issues here with the camera. Let me see. It's coming back now, I guess. Okay. No, there is not. Okay. Okay, really, 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 really. Sometimes I do hate technology. Okay, guys. So I hope that is going to be everything. So I hope that everything's clear for you. So remember, main thing, your classes, have fun, and just do whatever you need to, in case you don't feel comfortable with something. So remember, guys, if you have any question, if you have any doubt, any comment, just go over the material, check the material. You can send your questions to the girls, and they can send them to me, and I'll be giving you an answer. If there is something that I can do, I will be more than willing to help you. So no, that's going to be everything, guys. So thank you so much, and I wish you the best of luck there with your students. And n- not the best of lucks, because I mean, you know that we have really special group of students. Most of the students that we teach in the online lessons are from Globant, and you know that students at Globant, they are really cool, they are really talkative, and they are really dynamic. That's why I know that you don't need a lot of luck, because you will have lots of fun with them. If you have worked with them, you know that, and if you haven't, you will enjoy it a lot. They are really open and they are really curious, so you're going to love it. Okay. Okay, guys. So now, as I was telling you, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a blast. And in case you need anything, just let me know. Okay. Thank you so much and have a really nice day. Okay. Bye.